Good afternoon and welcome to Audiotree Live. Today is Wednesday, January 13th, 2016, and we're excited to have with us in the studio, Wildhoney.
Say
watching Audiotree Live. We're in the studio with Wildhoney. Thanks you guys very much for coming out, for playing for us and hanging out. I know you ran into a little bit of trouble on the way in. I'm curious if you have like other times, maybe this year, but it's only been, I guess, 13 days or something, that you remember vividly of like running into some trouble, whether weather or like, I don't know, van breakdown, that kind of thing?
We've had a couple like van breakdowns, like just like we had a really bad blowout once.
Tire
Nate
blowout?
was driving and like just like all of a sudden it was like, oh shit, we have to get off to the side of the road, and that was like right when we had kind of first bought the van too, so we didn't know how to change the tire, and this whole separate process on like a big van to change the tire, so we were like pretty stranded, but
this was the first time that we saw a dead body.
Yeah, that's really intense.
Yeah. I don't know what bridge that was that we were crossing, but
yeah, he was saying was it in Illinois?
94 West.
Okay,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, like in East Chicago.
Yeah, like that makes sense for it to be around there, I guess. But yeah, what about weather? Have you ever had to like sleep in your car or sleep in the van or anything like that because you were trapped?
No.
No, but Zach chooses to sleep in the van.
Do you like van sleeping?
Sometimes if I need on tour, I need like a little bit of break from the rest of the crew. It helps. Or like if I'm just like worried about someone breaking into the van.
Yeah. You just get a feeling or whatever that maybe this is a place you're gonna get it stolen.
Yeah.
It's a fairly common practice.
Yeah, dude, I know. It's crazy, like, how many cities show up. Like, there's so many cities on the map that they say, like, don't park your van here. Oh, actually, or here. Or here. It just grows all the time.
We've shown up to a venue before, and, like, folks at the venue have said, like, people have been following vans after the show, so, like, really be careful. And I think that was probably one of the nights I slept in the van.
Yeah, decided to sleep in there, yeah. I wonder, I mean, do they just sell all that gear?
Well, yeah, that's
Is that the
thing.
goal?
Like, I've seen listings on Craigslist that are like $500 for a van full of like full studio gear.
Whoa.
Like,
Yeah.
buy it now. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
We know exactly where you got that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's going to be a legitimate institution. They, like, do a grab bag van trailer. Like, hey, put in $500 and see. Maybe it's an Ibanez. Maybe it's awesome.
New Guitar Center deal.
Yeah, exactly. Okay,
Band
cool.
plus instruments.
Thanks again, guys, for coming out. You can roll into your next set when you're ready. You're watching Audiotree Live. We're in the studio with Wildhoney. So we were talking earlier about how the band has like a general morbid sense of humor. I'm curious, what part of that lane of comedy do you like, or like why do you think that stuff's funny?
We all have mental disorders, and that's like the best way to cope with it, I guess, when you can in every way that you like to, especially when you're being broken on the road and uncomfortable a lot of the time.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Others on that, or agreed?
Agreed.
The darkness is strong within all of us.
Yeah. Okay. What
I didn't
about?
get to make my joke earlier. I was going to say waking up every morning is a daily nightmare.
There we go. I was
Wake
gonna
up and
say.
you're just like, God damn it, I'm me.
Yeah, like again, you look at you and remember that you're you again. Well, I mean, even thematically, just with the titles of both records, is the idea of just like continuing to stay in bed, I suppose, or like because when you have to go breach the day, walk out the door, then things are tougher than being right here, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what like my depression usually takes the form of bed stays and apathy, or rather so much than like sadness.
Sure.
Just being exhausted all the time.
What comedies are you into, like shows or movies, or I don't know, maybe that are in that lane that like inform that or that you love?
House of Yes, starring Parker Posey.
Okay.
That's some dark shit. Eulogy, that's a pretty good one.
Others?
The female comedian that we really like.
Maria Bamford.
Oh yeah, I know Maria
Love
Bamford.
Maria.
Yeah, that makes
She
sense.
touches all of us in a place that.
A really special
Yeah,
way.
it's weird. It feels like she's in most of our heads. It's probably bad.
Others?
I would love to be her.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
You would love to be in her head.
She's a genius.
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
sure.
just to know what it would feel like to be that smart.
Yeah.
Do you
Kinda funny.
guys do you do any sort of comedy? I don't know. Have you ever done a stand up, or have you like delivered anything like
To
that?
each other.
Okay.
For each
We're
other.
all far too awkward to do anything like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. What about like your parents? What's your parents' senses of humor? Is it the same? Like, do you inherit any of that from them? I feel like mine is like very similar to my mom's. Like, she's pretty cynical, but I'm like definitely a happier person, but I get a little bit of her cynicism for sure.
I feel like my parents both have really specific senses of humor that I share, but not the darkness.
Okay, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my family more laughs at like poop and fart jokes.
Okay.
more than anything.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Others on that or same? Okay, cool. Sweet. All right. Thanks for sharing. They have a full length, Sleep Through It. It's still available. And the new EP, Your Face Sideways, is out on Top Shelf. You can get either of those and take it away into your last set, guys. This is Audiotree Live. We've been in the studio with Wildhoney. Okay, before I let you guys go, I know you have to load into the venue soon, but I'm just curious if you think that you'll be moving in the direction of like FSA and FSA2 at all in the future, or like if you see that inspiring the sound that you have now, because I know that it's so different than the other stuff, but it still feels very Wildhoney, I suppose, to me.
There will always be room, and we will always make room for that sort of like expression that's a little more far out opposed to just writing pop songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Joe makes us all listen to a lot of Enya.
Okay. So you're going to be inspired by that. Yeah.
Probably
Enya.
less shoegaze, more Enya.
Yeah.
Okay.
Way more Enya.
On the continuum.
We're all trying to get on that Orinoco flow.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, cool. You can get their new EP, which is Super Enya, Your Face Sideways, out now on Top Shelf Records, and they're finishing their January tour on tour just until the 16th. Check them out at Shoebuzz tonight. Thank you guys very much for performing for us. And
Thank you for having
Thanks
me.
for
Thank you so
having
much.
It was a pleasure.
Thanks to awesome people in the studio and sound engineers, camera and lighting crew, and viewers. Thanks for watching. You can support the band by downloading the session when it comes out in a couple of weeks and send a shot via social media to us or the band if you just want to connect. From all of us here at the Audiotree Studios, thanks for tuning in. Goodbye.
Bye.